Hello again. It's part 3, now into the reassembly of this 1937 Maytag Model 30 at the BC Farm Museum in Langley, British Columbia. Just a note, in part 2, at one point I mentioned it was a 1935, which is wrong. It is definitely 1937. So last time it was in pieces. It's starting, or pretty much back together now. A couple of pieces to still go on. The tub, of course, had to be remounted onto the power unit. And for that, I attach it to the power unit on the floor without the legs attached. And then I flip the tub over and attach the legs and the base. I found that to be the the easiest way to do it. So here you can see the open belt. Of course, the belt guard will cover that in the final stages of reassembly. I guess the most significant thing really is the polishing of the crown at this point. So I've taken 2 applications of Mother's Mag and aluminum polish, and you should be able to see my face in there somewhere, or at least pretty close to it anyway. Good reflection. And a key little cheat point I use is that, or I guess a benchmark you could call it. When you remove the hinges from the lid, typically in these old machines there's a ring where the washer goes, and that is totally uncorroded virgin aluminum, basically. So if you can bring the shine back up to that luster that is under those hinge ears, as they're called, you'll be then up to an authentic restoration as far as the crown goes. So there you can see the reflection, pretty much like a mirror. You can see the ceiling there and a light fixture. So the ringer still, of course, has to go on. It's all reassembled here. The agitator needs a little bit of polishing on the base still by hand, but it's essentially ready for use. And, of course, the hose has to be reattached. And that'll be it. It does run beautifully. Let's plug it in and let you listen to it. I have to pull it a little bit forward. So it just purrs like a kitten. Not bad for an 80-year-old machine. And as I mentioned previously, the motor was in really good shape. I essentially just vacuumed it out and oiled it, and that was it. So quiet as can be. And part 4, I guess, will be my final installation of this project, and that'll show it completely reassembled with the decals applied. So thanks for your interest, and thanks for watching.